Hey guys, hope you're doing good. We've got another day of recording at the studio. So we're actually doing 3 exams for some of our students, and some of them have never done exams before. So it's quite an exciting time. We're submitting 3 digital exams recorded from beginning to end, their whole repertoire. And they are, I think, quite nervous for their first exam. One of them has actually done an exam before. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of insight into how we're doing our drum recordings here at the studio at Geton Co. So I'm now sitting in the middle. I've got the acoustic drum kit to my left, your right. And then we've got directly behind the drum kit, we've got one of the studio monitors. So it's not the typical setup where I'm sitting in front of my DAW and I've got my 2 studio monitors coming. I've actually, if I orientate myself towards the length of the room, I've got my 2 studio monitors, one coming, monitoring for the drumming, and then as you can see in that corner, we've got the camera stand set up, and basically the other studio monitor will be coming from that side. And the whole idea with that, after some experimentation, is that the acoustic kit is a little bit louder than the electronic kits. So I wanted to give the drummers the maximum monitoring, and I didn't want to give them monitoring from beside or below, and specifically some of the beginner drummers, they would be too sort of overwhelmed if I gave them studio monitors or in-ears. So I wanted to give them the best perspective, and that would be a studio monitor directed straight at the drum kit, and I'll show you some just now. And then as you're recording the video in the corner, I wanted to get the on video sound as a backup, and I can sort of blend the two. One is coming through the DAW mics, but the drum kit mics are coming through the other studio monitor, so closest to the camera, so we can get the obviously the dry recording through Logic, which we're running today, and then the other one is onboard camera sound, so we can blend the 2 sounds and eventually we get a really cool product. So we've done a lot of experimenting and just wanted to share. Very exciting that we've actually now finally got it sussed and we're ready ahead of 3 exams, and give you a little tour of the studio here. Alright, so as I mentioned, ahead of our drum exams, here we got our vintage Slingerland 1966 with a beautiful snare drum. That's a all walnut snare drum, 14 inch by 6.5, and it's a beautiful one made with old technology from Mapex, actually, called the Sonic Saver Rim, and that's from the set, the Black Panther series. So yeah, that's our largest snare drum. Then, like I said, we've got the monitoring system happening behind us, and that's the one monitor that actually powers the backtrack, so the drummers can hear nicely, and it's right here. As you can tell, it's not too far. So even though the acoustic kit is a little bit louder than the electronic kit, the guys can hear the sound backtrack coming from behind them, and then the drum kit coming from in front. Like I said, for beginners, that's incredibly helpful. And then, as you can see on the kit, we have our mics. So we've got one condenser overhead. I've got, as you can see over the snare, I've got the SM58, which I'm using today. It's coming out quite nicely, giving that dry sound, not too much ring from the snare. And then you can't see, but I've got the D112 Audix bass drum mic going in the front of the bass drum at the kick port. All right, so, and then you come over here. This is obviously our electronic kits, and we've got our camera stand here with our mobile cowbell balancing act today, and then the other studio monitor directly behind it, and that's powering those drum mics that I told you about. That's coming straight from there, so we get the blend of the DAW running through Logic as well as the onboard camera sound. All right, and then this is, just open this up again. This is the Logic session, all ready with the backtracks. You can see, so these backtracks are routed to go come out from that speaker, and then this audio 7, this is the live drumming, which I've actually given a little bit of tester on, is coming out of the other monitor to create that blend. So let me just turn it up for you. Yeah, what a track. So this one's coming out of that speaker so that it's close for the drummers. And then those mics are coming out of the back monitor. And that's how we set up for our drum exams. Hope you enjoy it and give us a subscribe or like. Alright, cheers.